And
this
yeah,
is the Messerschmitt Me 323 Gigant. It's 14-foot wingspan. Stole the motors from the Flightline Bearcat, the smaller one. And it's all out of foam board, the usual thing. Front end covered with tissue to create that canvas covered effect.
Sure.
It, I don't even know what the all-up weight is. It's north of 10 pounds, that's all I know.
But now these were used as transports during World War II, correct?
Yes, that's right. Originally, the Germans conceived it as a glider.
Sure. Was it the 321? No.
To help with the invasion of Britain.
Yeah.
And they just had so much trouble getting these things in the air with glider tugs.
Sure.
That they gave up on that, and eventually, finally,
powered it. Yeah.
Put engines in it.
Sure.
This is actually a model of the very first Gigant that was ever given engines.
Oh.
Originally, they tried just 4 engines.
Yeah.
And they later tried 6 engines.
Sure. Which that was.
This has a different landing gear.
Okay.
Than the later Gigants.
Which had the Caterpillar wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has the number Whiskey 1 Sierra Zulu on the side. That's
yep.
For the
I see that.
First 323 Gigant.
Outstanding. All right, Barrett. I'll let you get her in the air. We're starting to get a busy flight line here, so.
Yeah. Getting this thing in the air is a little like Whitney.
All right. Well, we'll catch up. We'll catch up with Barrett once he's ready to go with it.
Okay.
All right. We are back with Barrett Hochhaus, and he has his Messerschmitt Me 323 Gigant. Now, this one models a very early Gigant. That had 4 engines, and indeed his markings on it, the fuselage codes are accurate.
Taking off.
So the first Gigants were 4 inch. Well, actually, the first Gigants were gliders. Then they went to 4 inch, and then they went to 6. And wow. Okay.
I'm gonna taxi out.
Effortless, absolutely effortless. I think Barry, you said what is it, 16-foot wingspan?
14.
14-foot wingspan, and. All the components, electronic components, shamelessly stolen from other planes. But yeah, completely scratch built, and it's out of foam board. This is a foam board plane. Oh my God, what's she flying on again?
2 4-cell lipos.
2 4-cells. My gosh.
And she's
what,
not
about
flying
5,000?
well. She is tail heavy.
Yeah, she is a little tail heavy. But
all my down elevator trim. I should have put a 4th battery in the nose, but
Bentley's gonna try to shoot you down.
Well, look at that.
you may not have to.
My God, Barrett, brother, your planes all fly super good. What in the world? What, do you use like e-calc or you like fingertip method? I mean, how are you getting like CGs and power combinations and all that? You just got it all in your head or something, or what do you? How do you do that?
I don't know. I mean, I
don't know
about where the aircraft is supposed to balance.
Yeah.
This one.
Because most of the planes you build are such oddballs. Like nobody has published CG specs for them or anything.
Well, it's a nice straight wing.
Exactly.
And you know, a wing is supposed to balance at 25% back from the leading edge.
Sure.
So,
well, yeah, anywhere, yeah, 20-25% of the max. Sure.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
As long as you get in that neighborhood, you should be all right.
Yeah. God, what a gentle giant. You still got. Look at that. I'm sorry, I'm even talking. Oh my God. You still got your 36, the Peacemaker, right?
Yeah, she's grounded for getting a new fuselage.
Oh, okay.
An actual nice, fully rounded fuselage, look more like a real thing.
Oh, okay.
And so while she's in the shop, the Gigant is out to play.
Cool with that. God, look at that thing. Yeah, a bit of history. So the Germans attempted to use these for resupply for first North. Well, actually, I can't remember whether they used it for Stalingrad or not. Probably not. It's all Ju-52 3Ms, but they certainly tried to use them for North Africa. And these things were absolutely ravaged by RAF P-40. Don't ask me why, because I can't explain the unexplainable. But when you send a plane like this with no fighter escort, yeah, that's bound for success, right?
I believe
so.
I believe the closest thing to a Gigant survivor we have is a wreck in the Mediterranean that was shot down during the North African.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think I read that somewhere. You're absolutely right that the only survivor is actually a wreck from one of those ill-fated attempts. And again, they were just savaged by the RAF Kitty Hawks. But yeah, and then they tried it again on the Eastern Front. I don't think it was so bad on the Eastern Front. I think mostly it was just the effects of weather, lack of fuel, what have you. I'm sure that there were a few that were lost to the Soviet Air Force,
and I think some were lost to Mustangs as well.
Sure, absolutely.
And I'm
Why
sure
not?
during the Stalingrad campaign, they
used them?
I'm sure they used everything they had.
Oh, absolutely. They were trying to save an encircled army, so yeah, whatever they had. Boy, look at this thing. Unbelievable. And again, really, to say that this is a powered glider would not be misspoken, because
even in real life,
it wasn't a powered glider.
Yeah.
Machine gun noise.
Even in real life, it began its life as just the world's most audacious glider.
Yep, the 321, I think it was.
And originally, when I conceived this thing, I was going to make it the glider version with pusher motors in the trailing edges of the wing.
Oh, I remember reading that on your build thread, I think.
Yeah. But eventually, I just realized there's no way I'm going to be able to balance the aircraft if the motors are not in front of the wing. That's a great shot.
Oh my gosh! Come on, get that!
Oh,
get
Ben
that
had his camera
P-51 off his tail. Oh no! Come on! Come on!
It almost looks scale.
Yep. Oh my God! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Messerschmitt Me 323 Gigant and the gallant foe P-51 Mustang flying right beside him. Look at that, a red tail flying right behind. Look at that. Look at that.
This is where he
wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good job, guys. That's great. That was great. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put a link to Barrett's build thread on RC groups in the comments section of this video. So for those who are interested in how such a gigantic thing can be built, you'll be to see it with your own eyes. And again, yes, believe it or not, this is all foam board. Hey Barrett, did our friend Callie provide the graphics for this? Or yeah, okay.
They're pretty simple decals, but she was on it.
She was on it, yep. Hey, you know what? Wait a minute. Yellow on the wingtips, was that? That was Eastern European, right? Or that was Soviet Russia? Because I think wasn't white North Africa? White bands, I think, were North Africa, and yellow on the wingtips were Russia, I think. I don't know.
When I was building this, I came across intel that suggested that the wingtips on Whiskey 1 Sierra Zulu were yellow.
Okay. Yeah, so that's probably why this one survived, because it didn't, well, however long it did.
Yeah, no Gigant survived.
Yeah, it wasn't flying over the Med, getting mauled by packs of ravaging RAF aircraft.
Compared to my other planes, when you're flying this thing, you're really just waiting for things to happen. You're waiting for the aileron to happen. You're waiting for the rudder to happen.
So you give a command, and it kind of like, oh, okay.
She thinks about it.
Okay.
She asks the wind.
What? May I please turn? Yes, you may. Okay. Yeah, it's just I bet you it's a unique experience flying. I mean, really.
It is, and I'm constantly, as she seems to be flying very slow and stable and going one direction, but I'm constantly giving inputs.
Yeah.
You coming in now yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Taxi
Yeah,
now.
look at that. Look at that. Wow. I mean, that thing flies over you, and you just hear those motors. It's such a low RPM. I mean, it's a little over a half, right? It's
Yeah.
just kind of flying around. Where'd you go here? Think how in the world can I lose something so big?
I'm gonna probably try to negotiate a safe rendezvous with the Earth.
Very
on this
well.
pass.
Very well.
We'll see what happens when I take the power off and if the nose pitches up or what.
Well, yeah, because you're actually manually inputting a lot of down elevator right now, right, to compensate for
Not actually.
Okay.
No. It might have been the throttle thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, so when you're throttling, she was pitch. Oh, okay. Pitch. What do you call it? Pitch coupling or something? I don't know.
I'm going around again.
Okay.
I was too high.
There's a really interesting plane about to go up. Oh, it's 3D. It's like 2 fuselages in one wing.
Oh yeah.
Try to
Well,
lose some altitude in this turn.
I don't remember. Mark did one of these.
now I'm guessing because it has polyhedral to it that you probably likes a lot of rudder in the turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm doing my turns mostly with rudder.
Oh, okay. Mostly with rudder and then correcting just a little bit with the
Yeah,
aileron.
one aileron has failed on me, so I disconnected it.
Oh, so basically you're just steering it around with rudder.
Yeah, one aileron and rudder.
Oh my God.
Even on a good day, these ailerons were not very effective.
Yeah. All right. I love it.
Landing. I hope.
You are
hope.
going to land.
I love that caveat. Landing.
Right now,
I
it's still
hope.
in.
Oh, you got this. If you don't get the ground effect and she stays up for the next 20 minutes. Oh, come on. Nice.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go out and get her, right? Or you taxi back. You'll back taxi. Okay. Oh wow.
If there's a glider version, you'd have to go get it.
Oh yeah. Wow.
The one I got.
That's awesome.
It's a
It barely fits in between these.
There you go. Put your arms up. You guide him on in. Guide him on in. All right.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right.
I'm just gonna disarm.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah, the rudder's tired
Holy moly! Look at that.
from constantly. It's like enough.
It's like a muscle spasm, right? All right.
It's like
All right. Well, Barrett, I appreciate you
that kind of.
allowing me to join you yet again. Are we good? Yeah, we're good now. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the
It's been like
14-foot wingspan Gigant. The time is now, or the time was now. That was last year. It was built, and it's a great looking stablemate for the 12-foot wingspan Convair B-36 Peacemaker. So this is just another one of a kind
2 fuselage.
model from the mind of Barrett Hochhaus. Just a brilliant scratch builder out of Mesa, Arizona. We're in St. George, Utah. There you go. You got a shot of how big this thing is. We're in St. George, Utah at the John Morgan Electric Fun Fly. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that like button. Smash that notification button. And have a pretty good turnout. This is just a Friday. So we're at St. George, Utah at the John Morgan Electric Fun Fly. Cheers, happy landings, blue skies, and all the best from Just Winging.